Well, good morning and happy Wednesday. So I had really good intentions yesterday of vlogging yesterday, and the day turned into something I did not expect at all yesterday. I had a job interview, and then I had another screening call for a different job, and now I have another job interview set up for that second job on Thursday of this week. And then also I did a bunch of homework. But anyway, yesterday just kind of turned into something I did not expect. So today, the dogs are getting baths. They stink. They smell so bad. Be glad you cannot smell them. Also today, in, well, a very short amount of time, I don't know where my watch is actually, but soon, anyway, we're having a carpet cleaner come to do Mom's room. I want to have the dogs clean first because I shower them in Mom's room. So I want to do their baths and then probably Anthony shower because he needs help showering. And then the carpet cleaner will come around 10, and then I need to mop the floor downstairs. So we're going to vlog today. Probably not going to be as productive as I would like today just because it's already a little bit later than I would like. But if I can get on a roll, I would really love to start putting up Christmas. But I want to do some cleaning things first before we start putting up Christmas because I hate putting Christmas out in a dirty house. But the dogs need baths first because they stink. So, dog baths happening now. Well, it's much later now. 1:20 in the afternoon. They are clean. The floor in Mom's room is clean. They are dry. I just brushed them. I mopped the floor, and I think, oh, you can see Chunky. Chunky's in here. Hi, buddy. He wants so desperately to be friends with Maleficent, and she wants nothing to do with him. She just wants him to leave her alone. He wants to be her friend. Poor guy. But I think I might start decorating for Christmas, maybe. I think it's time. Also, I want to show you what I got started for dinner because I did start dinner while the carpet cleaner was here, and he did a magnificent job. So, let me show you dinner. I just brushed them, and they're dry now, so they can come in the house. So this is the first time they're in after their bath, and they get a little treat. So here's what I'm making for dinner. I want to get rid of all of that. That's like the peel of the butternut squash and the onion peel, and then like the seeds of the squash. But here's dinner. We're gonna be having butternut squash soup. So there's a whole butternut squash in there. Here's the recipe. I got this off of Delish. A butternut squash, which I peeled and then cut into cubes. It says large cubes. I did small cubes. We're gonna immersion blend it, so I want it to cook down, you know, pretty well. I did an onion. I did a bunch of baby carrots. I did a bunch of garlic, not just 3 cloves. I measure this with, you know, my heart. I did not have any thyme, so I ended up doing sage, which we're growing outside. I did some rosemary and I did some oregano. And then I did do 3 cups of chicken broth. I haven't seasoned it yet, so we'll put some like cayenne pepper and salt and pepper in it when we're ready to serve it. But I think this should be pretty good. Planning on serving this with like Italian sausage and some crusty bread, just because we need some protein. But it says 97 calories per serving, so I am just now seeing that. I did not see that before. So if you wanted like a low-calorie soup, there you go. Also, if you want to peek at Mom's carpet, we've got a fan in here, so it's loud. But he did such a good job. So here's a better look at Chunky, if you're curious. He really wants to befriend Maleficent, and she really doesn't give a hoot about him. Also, how beautiful is this like sleep screen on our TV? I love it. This is a Vizio TV, and it just kind of went to this because we had not touched it in a while. Oh no. Okay. Yowling and hissing is not a way to make friends. I know, but you're the one who approached him. Just walk away. There you go. So anyway, I've got all the Christmas trees out. So we keep this bag and that bag. We've got 4 of them. This one and the one outside. We keep all of them in this closet here under the stairs. So this is empty now because this is where we keep them when they're not, you know, out. But we don't just keep trees in them. We keep trees and garlands and wreaths, some great big balls in here. I had Thomas help me get the lights out of the garage. I just needed help, you know, with the ladder and everything. I didn't need it, but it was nice to have. These chairs came out of the office because I've done a little work in here. Anthony's playing a game with some friends, but we usually put a tree here in this corner, but I had to move some things around and I got rid of a couple of chairs. So we're gonna wall mount that TV at some point here. Also, this is an old TV that I just mounted on my monitor arm. It's crazy, but I don't care. So it's basically 3 o'clock. And the idea is to not have like Christmas completely up, but I would like this to be a winter Christmas wonderland by the time Mom gets home around 5, which gives me a couple of hours to put the trees up. If I can do trees, lights, and like garlands maybe and wreaths, even if I don't have everything up, if I just kind of have some things thrown up that we can put ornaments on later, that would be ideal. So I think I might actually, I'm gonna drag this bag upstairs because those 2 trees in there go upstairs. That's a big tree and a little tree. We've got at least 2 trees in here. We've got a big tree and a little tree. The little tree goes in the office down here. So I think I want to try doing that. I'd like to get rid of this bag if I can. This stuff, I'm not entirely sure what all is in there. I know there's a tree in there that we put in Mom's room, but there's some other stuff in there. I'm not sure what it is or where it goes. So that's going to be like last. And that big tree out there might wait until tomorrow because that's like a 10-foot tree. And I just don't know that I've got time for that today. So inside is what I'm going to be focusing on today. So I'll get rid of that. Oh, hi, Smokey. And then we'll start working on this. I've made progress. So we've got a couple of garlands up here and there, and I plugged this one in, and we have the one on the staircase. I put the wreath on the front door. This one goes up here at the top of the staircase, but I don't have the wreath hanger for it yet, so I can't hang it up yet. And this is not plugged in because I don't have the extension cord. This garland goes upstairs, and these I will have to tuck in to this garland because I think that's actually where they belong. But they fall out when they fall off the garland, you know, when they're in this bag. Also, this bag, this green one, I don't know why I thought there was a tree in here. There was one tree, the small tree in the office, which is also put up. The big tree that goes down here, you know, the beautiful, I think it's like an 8-foot tree. That one is in this bag. So, now I know what's in there. Also, we had a huge Amazon delivery. So we've got ceiling fans, crock pots, a new immersion blender, which we will use for the soup, which is still cooking, but it honestly is probably done now. It smells really good. So I'm excited for dinner, and it is nearly 5 o'clock, so just about time to make dinner. I don't quite have as much done as I would like to have done. However, I've made a really good, strong start. So tomorrow I have an interview at, I think, 2 p.m. And so I'm very excited about that. But tomorrow I can just like decorate. I'm so excited. And also tonight I can spend the evening putting up the Christmas tree. I'm so excited. I have wanted to do this since October. I've been thinking about doing this since July, so I am just very, very excited for Christmas. I'm excited to put up all the Christmas decorations. This is my favorite time of year, and I love all the decorations. Oh, hold on. I also put the little bows on top of our pendant lights because I think they look so cute. Don't they look like little ornaments? Oh, I love it so much. They need to be dusted, like, desperately, but I just put the bows up, and I think it's cute. But I think this bag, I might actually be able to just kind of put away for now, because we've got some extra garland in here. We bought it when it was on super sale after Christmas one year, and so we've got some we've never used, and this one I think I actually put in a tree. I think this usually goes inside the tree that's in the office, just because it's a cheap tree and it doesn't have a lot of like the greenery that I would like. It's not a full tree, I guess is what I'm trying to say. It's very sparse. So I might just leave this out until, you know, we're done decorating and then put it away. But for now, I think I'm just gonna kind of set it aside because as it is right now, I don't need it yet. I might still use it, but I don't need it yet. But I've made a really good, strong start. I do want to try to get these up because I do hang, and I love this. I love what I do with these. I do hang these big ornaments from here. So I just kind of hang them so they kind of dangle here and they just look so pretty. So I want to try to do that before Mom gets home, and it shouldn't take me too long. So I'm going to go ahead and get going with that and see if I can get that done real quick. All right, I've got them up. Emma had the great idea to use hooks, so I used clear plastic hooks. I've always used tape. This was a better solution, so don't they look pretty? And sometimes, like when the air conditioner is on, it just kind of spins them slowly. I just love them so much. It's nearly dinner time. I've got Italian sausage cooking here. Mom and I just used our brand new, this arrived in the Amazon order, brand new commercial industrial immersion blender. So that is like the handle. Here's the soup. It looks great. The color looks off on camera, but it's fine. And this is the stick part of the stick blender. It is enormous. Maybe we went a little overboard, but you know what? I don't care. I love it. It works very well. So I did slice my finger or my hand open on the cardboard box though. So I don't love that, but it is just about time for dinner. Our mom has poured some wine for us to eat. So I'm gonna go get Anthony and start dishing up the soup. Well, jump up here and tell people you're hungry. Even though you've already been fed. There you go. It's 10:30. We had dinner. The soup was delicious. We ended up using the brand new immersion blender that we got. Love it so far. We're gonna try making dark food with it and then decide whether or not we're gonna keep it. But it worked for the soup very well. The soup was very good. I would make it again, exactly the same, but I would not suggest like making it and serving it as the recipe says, because I added the Italian sausage like on the side. I just put that on top of the soup and that made it better, because without that there's no protein in it and it's more of a like soup course or like an appetizer sort of thing, or a side dish. It would be really good with a sandwich, but you need protein with it. But the soup itself was very good. Like the flavor was very good. After dinner, I had, you know, good intentions. I was gonna put up another like Christmas tree or keep decorating, and the only thing I succeeded in doing was putting batteries in the 2 battery pack garlands that are like downstairs in the dining room. So at that point we had kind of thought that mom was going to sleep on the couch tonight because she wanted to sleep on the couch tonight because her floor was still kind of wet. Her floor in her bedroom is dry enough that she can sleep in there tonight, so she's going to sleep in her bed, which is where she should be sleeping anyway. But I'm going to continue decorating tomorrow. Tomorrow's going to be another big day. I would like to try to edit a vlog for me. I need to edit a video for mom, and I would like to like continue decorating for Christmas. I also have a job interview. So, big day tomorrow. I will see about vlogging tomorrow. If it happens, it happens, and if it doesn't happen, it's because, you know, the day went haywire, which is happening more often than not. But I would really like to share the day tomorrow because it's going to be a really exciting day, especially with, you know, potentially decorating for Christmas and, you know, the job interview and everything. It is also my birthday tomorrow. Not that I care. I think other people in my life care. I don't care. I always feel like my birthday is the day to celebrate my mom because she did all the work, you know? I just kind of showed up, but she carried me for 9 months and then cared for me until I was old enough to care for myself. And now I'm old enough that I should be able to live on my own, and I have lived on my own before, but now I live with her. And so I just feel like my birthday is the day to celebrate my mom because she put in all the effort and the work, and I just kind of showed up on this particular day. Anyway, it is late. Anthony is already tucking himself into his chair to go to sleep. The cat has had her crunchy food, so I'm gonna put in my mouth guard and go to bed. You guys will see me in another vlog really soon. Thanks for watching.